J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. Appreciate everybody for coming through to the stream. We about to talk about that Power Book 2 Ghost. The final season is finally dropped. The first episode just dropped. This is my first reaction after just watching it. We done seen Tariq. That's T-A-WEAK grow up. Now he's an assassin, right? Anyway, we're going to break it on down. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I saw and what I thought about this episode. And then at the end, I'm going to go ahead and give it the Moorescore, which is my rating, that I give. So for anybody new that ain't familiar, I try to be non-biased. Although, we all got our little thoughts and feelings. I try to be non-biased when I do my reviews. So I appreciate everybody for coming through. And before we get started, I just want to give a shout out to Ill Woods, who was a member of this channel for years, coming through. He recently passed away, unfortunately, due to some health issues. And I helped his mom set up a GoFundMe. So I just put the link in the description. If anybody want to send anything to the family or whatever, everything goes straight to his mom and the family. If anybody want to show any love or support, he was a real good brother. And, we meet all kind of people and things. I guess back in the day, they would call it pen pals, where you be supposedly writing letters. I remember when I was a kid and they would talk about that in school, but I ain't never was about to be writing letters and stuff to people. But I guess this new way we do things in this world, we can be pen pals or best friends in the way without even meeting each other. And, but we get to interact, watch shows, talk, all that stuff. And Ill Woods is a good dude, never had nothing negative to say about people, was always a positive brother, had a few things to say about Baltimore, where he was from. He's actually been on the show a couple times. I can't remember what episodes. I need to go back and try to find it, but I think it was either about Power or I think maybe even that show about Baltimore. But anyway, real good brother. Remember his accent like it was yesterday. Two, wouldn't he be saying two? I guess that's a Baltimore thing, but real good brother. And everybody, I feel like that I made a connection. I mean, hey, I'm just a regular person out here trying to make it. And I appreciate all the love and support and the people that's been rocking with me for years that I've had a chance to get to speak with, to get to know, whether it's even in the comment section or actually talking voice through the Discord membership. It's been a blessing and I appreciate it. And, sorry to miss you. And, that's another person gone too soon in this life, unfortunately. And, you got to appreciate the little things. We never know what may happen in life. And, hey, rest in peace, Isaiah Ill Woods, good brother, and much love and respect to the family. And man, hey man, that's life, man. You got to make the most of it. Appreciate the little things, what I'm saying. Shout out to Shy. Appreciate you, sis. So let me know what was going on. And it's a little more information on the GoFundMe if anybody was interested. But now we get back to it. And shout out to Patty. Anybody that does send something here through the, what is this called again? Ain't nobody sent nothing in so long. I forgot what it's called. Super chat. I will send it over. So if it's easier for somebody to send support here, I'll send it over to them. Okay. Although, Google does tax me, but it's all good. Anyway, thank you, Patty, for the support as well. And now I'm going to go through a couple comments and then we'll get on to the review because it was a lot that happened in this episode. Tariq, I guess he grew up overnight, but hey, let's see let's see how this episode went down. And also, I just want to point out, and I'll get to it in a second, I'm finally getting my new location together, my office space. As y'all can see, I got a few things getting together, coming together and things. So I get into that in a second. But you know, let's see. Lacream, what's good? What's good? Bape God, Big Bird, Get Like T, what's up? What's up? Markel Baker, what's good, man? Definitely was a hell of an episode. Let's see, Patty, you say he trying to look like his daddy in that black, definitely. And also he was at that storage facility getting weapons with Braden, just like you know, Ghost used to be there with Tommy. I'm thinking, ain't that a coincidence? You know what I'm saying? So, you know, definitely. Shy, it's a be more thing. I know that's right. Gina, what's good, sis? I love you, Ill Woods, and I'm gonna miss you so much, bro. Definitely, Ill Woods was a good one. Damien Kenny Pen Pals, I thought we grew up on the chat line. Well, the chat line was something, but the chat line, in my experience, was people trying to smash. We didn't chat on the line as far as being friends. We was like, hey, what you doing tonight? I'm on the way. But yeah, definitely. What's up, Rashonda? How you doing, sis? Crystal, what's good, sis? How you doing? Diana, I don't think so. Is gonna get back with Tariq, but I do think Effie is. She did put out the little text, which, you know, when Kane eventually finds out, because they always do. I don't know how she gonna explain that one. Get Like T, I think Kane gonna kill Drew. Kane gonna mess with Noma. That's a hell of a jump. I doubt that Kane kills Drew or messes with Noma. But we can get into it. I like where you going and make it more interesting. That'd be a hell of a show. But I don't know why he would do that, and I don't know why she would mess with him. She already didn't want none of that Joffrey Bean. Damian Kenny, you say Noma want to punch Tariq ticket so bad. I know, right? He came after my daughter. He came after my daughter. That is unacceptable. All right. It's straight up. You say he got them guns from OB? Okay, I'm about to say, man, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Gina, you say, Jay, what pack pen you plan on putting on your wall? PAC pick. Oh, Pac pick. Okay, I'm tripping, Gina. So, you know I got Pac on the wall. It just ain't in this room. That's the only thing. It's in my living room. It's that Pac with Snoop. I think I posted a picture uh, in front with the Oh my goodness. Thank you all for still waiting for me. I had to connect this to my phone's internet. Oh man. So now this is running off of my phone personal hotspot. All right, man. This is driving me crazy. I don't know what's going on with this, but let's get on into it, man. I appreciate y'all for sticking in there. Neek, what's good, sis? Dame Dollar. Yeah, I'm frozen. Let's hope that it work. I'm using my cell phone internet right now as a Wi-Fi hotspot. So let's hope that this don't crash either. I don't know why my damn internet ain't working. But anyway, let's get to it. We saw one thing I noticed about this episode is that it said in the beginning Mary J was a producer. Now, I don't know if she's always been a producer, but I didn't notice that. So I was like, okay, congrats to Mary J stepping up as a producer, getting the producer credits as a side note. But also, what's up with the green card killer? You know what I'm saying? He started off, you know what I'm saying, with the green card killer. And he talking about, yeah, I know you was trying to get the green cards, this, that, and the other. So Obi had to take their ass out with the quickness, you know what I'm saying? Why people be running their mouth all the time saying they plans on this show, especially? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that I tell everybody what happened so that if you know, then you be the one in trouble. Oh, that's what you do? Yeah. Bang. Why'd you do that? Anyway, we see that it's picking up from where it left off with the shootout with Braden coming through like Tommy Jr., TJ Hooker, you know what I'm saying, saving Tariq ass. And next thing you know, they break out of there. I mean, nobody chased them, nobody followed them. So, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Crystal. She said that Mary J. been a producer. Okay. Like I say, I ain't noticed that. Dame Dollar, you say I'm going through internet throttling. You probably right, man. With it being 10 o'clock on a Friday and the peak time. But hey, man, I pay AT&T a lot of money, man. They better not do that. Straight up. Anyway, uh, so they break off. Nobody chasing. We see Kane then got shot in the arm. He act like he about to die. They actually was like he lost a lot of blood. I mean, I guess you could die with an arm shot. You could die from anything. But anyway, he shot in the arm, and they break out and Braden's baby Benz. Braden's Benz do look nice, man. It almost looks similar to a ride that I know. Anyway, but Braden, he break out in the Benz. I'm surprised they got away too. He even say, I'm surprised we got away. I'm surprised they got away too. Anyway, Tariq somehow didn't get shot, which was surprising, but then again, that's Tariq. But I hope he don't make it out of this season. We'll see. Anyway, anybody that know me know I don't really like Tariq. But anyway, shout out to everybody that's still rocking with me. I lost about half the people once I started lagging, but I appreciate y'all OGs for sticking with a brother. And also, I'm gonna put the link in if anybody want to come up and talk about the show. What how long I've been on here? 15 minutes or around 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in, and then we can chat it up. 30, 40 minutes. We see what's up. All right. So if y'all want to ask me something to talk about something, y'all be ready. Write it down, because in about 15, 20 minutes, we can talk about it. And also, shout out to my man Dame Dollar, Damian Kenny. I was gonna go live to talk about this episode last night. I fell asleep in the middle of the episode. I was tired. And then when I woke up, I had to watch the rest of the episode, which I didn't do. It was like 4 o'clock. I'm like, well, it's a wrap. I'll watch it later. But I am going to be going live at 1 o'clock for the rest of the season for, this show after it airs midnight, you know what I'm saying, on the app. I just was so tired. I've been working on this comedy stuff, and I'm trying to, get that together. And I feel like I'm getting old, man. I need some testosterone supplements or something, a little boost or something, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what happened last night. But in the future, I will be going live for that, as well as I'll probably do Friday for the Shy. So I'll go live for Ghost, and then on Friday, this time period at 10, I'll do the Shy. But then we got Game of Thrones coming too. Yeah, and my mom will be in town visiting, and she loves some Game of Thrones. She say, I want to watch Game of Thrones. You want to put on Game of Thrones? She call it Thrones. Anyway, I might throw my OG on there. We talk about it, so we'll see what's up. But I appreciate it, man. And I appreciate all y'all for rocking with me, supporting me, because, hey, it's a lot of other things everybody can do in life. So I appreciate all the supporters and everybody I know, you know what I'm saying, that's part of this Mo fam. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So anyway, you know what I mean? We see that Braden and Tariq got away, and next thing you know, they covering up their little car, you know what I'm saying, the getaway ride, which I'm wondering, that kind of sometimes bring more attention. Plus, they didn't even cover it up right. I'm thinking he should have just, ditched it or parked it where, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, it was minor. But Braden and Reek, they ain't got no plan for war. And it's just them two. They don't have no money, no product. Nobody got their back, no support. You know what I'm saying? They screwed. Move this thing out the way. Just realized I forgot my agua. But yeah, man, they is definitely you know what I'm saying, crazy. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to Neek. You ain't lying. And From is coming. From is the show. If y'all ain't watched From, it's on what? Epics, or what is it called? MGM Plus now? That's my show. From. Y'all might want to catch up on the first 2 seasons of From, because that's a hell of a show. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming out too. Yeah, you ain't lying. Gina, yeah, I'm going to have her come talk about it. She going to talk about some Game of Thrones. Oh, man, arroz con pollo is definitely on the menu. That's just like saying you're going to make a hamburger. For sure. I don't know how we going to get it shipped to you. Speak of the devil. What's up? What's up, Mom? Appreciate you for watching. Never know who watching out there, y'all. See? She don't even watch the Ghost, I don't think. So, Numa, we see, really want Ghost dead. And I mean Ghost. Tariq. She mad Tariq threatened her daughter, and she just don't like Tariq, like, with a passion. And so we see that Effie later is driving Kane after he got shot, supposedly to go get some help, go to a doctor or whatever. And Jigga, you already know I'm about to get to that. Junior! No, Junior! The killer, the Junior! No! Junior, I told you, Junior, don't do it, Junior. Junior, no! Hey. Definitely gonna be I can't wait to get to that part. Tariq ended Junior. Tariq a cold blooded killer now, huh? the Tariq ass, you know what I'm saying? He over here done pop Junior and point blank range to the dome piece and just dipped. Damn. Tariq grew up overnight quick, didn't he? Junior? No, you leave with the sympathy alone, Junior. Junior, no, Junior. You killing the sister. You killing my Junior. No, you killing everyone. We gonna have her. She gonna kill Tariq. Watch. She gonna be the one to take him out. You know what I'm saying? So it's about to be a wrap. Definitely. So we see that, you know what I mean, Effie, she end up arguing with Kane, you know what I'm saying? And the next thing you know, while they arguing, he talking about he want to go ahead and go to the Braden family and get somebody so that they can talk and find out where Braden is. And she's saying to him, you know, that ain't a good idea. They ain't gonna know. Plus, it'd be best if you go to the hospital because you're losing a lot of blood. But of course, he ain't listening. He dip out the car, and next thing you know, he's going over there to the Weston family house to, you know what I'm saying, get some answers, which of course it didn't turn out too well for him. Meanwhile, you know what I mean, Numa still got a little, you know what I mean, strap on for Tariq. She definitely want this boy. And she's telling him, you know what I mean, that even when all of them was sitting there in the garage and they like, yeah, Monet in the hospital fighting for her life. She like, so Tariq come first. Like, what? They own mama is fighting for her life in the hospital. And she told them to go find Tariq and handle that first. So, you know what I'm saying? That's a lot right there. She ain't playing. Meanwhile, you know what I mean? Like I said, Reek and Storage, like Ghost. They trying to, I think sometimes I get the feeling this show kind of makes him be like Ghost more than it probably could. Like, what's the coincidence? Is that a coincidence? Or is that some, I don't know. But I think that's very unlikely. Maybe they would be doing the exact same thing the same way because Ghost never taught him or told him none of this stuff. So anyway, he got the guns, he got the storage spot, he there with Braden, and his plan is to kidnap Numa's kid. I'm like, what? So wait a minute. Reek about to go ahead and be he about to pull a kidnap mission. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at this like, wait a minute, hold up. What? So I know desperate times come from desperate measures. I get it. But you gonna kidnap later, we see that she ain't really a kid. She about his age. But still, you trying to, I guess it ain't kidnapping, this with abduction. Anyway, you got to go through all these guards. Anyway, him and Braden, they come in there and they take out all these security forces and nearly kidnap this person, which I'm thinking, whoa, that's a hell of a jump. I don't know. What y'all think about that? And that was a little deja vu. Shout out to Big Bird. Similar to some stuff Ghost and Tommy did, as well as stuff people that been at the airport with who, Zeke. And old girl was a straight snob, wasn't she? Straight up. So definitely wasn't gonna work. Now, I don't know where that Asian woman came from that was following them. Did anybody? I don't know how Tariq had this woman following them or whatever. But next thing you know, Junior, he talking about he got Sack's drive, his hard drive, and he about to investigate and put together a case. Nosiness runs in the family, Junior. Junior, no. Everybody told Junior don't do it. Everybody told Junior leave it alone. And this fool talking about what he about to get some revenge for. And he walk up on Tariq like he did in the garage. Oh my goodness. He deserved what he got. I'm surprised he took old boy out though. Junior blast him in the head. Junior had headshots. Junior don't play. Neek, you say the Asian been around? Okay, I missed that or I don't remember it. Jamari say Pink been on the show for a minute. Damn, what's she been doing? I definitely don't remember her. Oh, okay. You say she was a freelance student. Okay. Hotspot Network, you said they did a reset just like when Merkovich had Tommy and Ghost against each other, only the truth, but they had to keep selling. Yeah, I know, right? Except this time they tell them they can't sell. Okay. I missed that one. Let's see. Neek, you say that's what's going to make Anya rebel and deal with Tariq. I think Anya work at the strip club and we're going to see her and Braden there. You know what? I kind of forgot some of this stuff, I guess, because I don't remember her working at the strip club. I got too much, I guess, I've been putting in my head since the last year or so. I may need to rewatch an episode or two. Desiree, what's good, sis? How you feeling? AG, Pinky has been helping Reek since last season. I don't think that was her trying to take out Reek and Braden. It was someone else. Okay. When did Tariq meet the tranny? What? What show are you watching? This ain't The Shy. Anyway. Boy, oh boy. On the side note, I'm getting it together. But what y'all think of my office space I'm putting together? See, I got my biggie, got the little Spider-Man, little 3D. And then I got the 5 shows that was the first 5, the founding 5, I would say, of my channel. Got the Shy, Power, Ghost. Well, not Ghost, Power, with a picture of Ghost. Got Book 4, Force. I got to represent that, you know what I mean? That's a hell of a thing going and reviewing and then ending up on the show. You know, that's the different thing. It's not too many people, not to say I'm, you know, whatever, but hey, I got to give them some props. And then Empire, hey, look here, man. You used to do this show, man. And don't forget about me, man. Look here, man. It's hot out here for a pen. Let me tell you something. I told Joe Rogan, I could recreate Saturn. Okay, man. I recreate Saturn and destroy the gravity. And I got 100 patents to reverse the molecular polarities, man. You want to hit this? And BMF. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, I got the TV. So I was trying to get a few things together so I'd be able to post a few things on there. And of course, you know, it's still a work in progress. But as I get it together, I'll be able to have a few things running, whether it's in the background, having some little episodes or screenshots or something going. But right now, it's just on the YouTube channel on the back. But hey, some of my videos on my channel. But you know, I'm gonna get it all together. I got to get this area cleared up and straightened out, but I'm working on it. And you know, we get it together. But I appreciate everybody, you know what I mean, for all the love and support. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna put the link in the description box. So if anybody want to come up and talk about this episode, you want to reminisce on Junior, we miss you, Junior. Junior, no, they put the bullet in my Junior head. They put the bullet in Junior. No. We can talk on about it. Empire, look here, man. Just don't look at the whole thing, man. Turn your head when Jamal get into his thing, man. Just do that, man. Empire is like the Puppy saga, ain't it? Damn near. Anyway, Blanca tried to tell Junior, no, Junior, you leave it the Sempadre alone. They take everything from us. It's no good. Leave it alone. Why he's stubborn, just like Angie. Angie, Damn, man. Then the poppy, next thing you know, he gonna take out the whole family. But mark my words, Blanca, not Blanca, what you call it, Paz is gonna kill Tariq. That's how this show should end. I'm tired of you and your family. I didn't get to your poppy, but I got to you. I bet you. Union ain't gonna make it. Jamari, you say I thought Union was gonna become the next Sax. Hey, I actually am surprised Union got killed, to be honest with you. I didn't see that coming. And when Tariq told Braden, hey, you leave and I'll take care of it, I thought he was gonna come up with some plan. You owe me one. So next time you see this or that, don't do this or that. I thought that's what he was gonna say. But he popped him. I'm like, oh, what? Tariq pop Union in the headshot? That's cold-blooded, you know what I mean, execution. That ain't no joke. You know what I mean? So Tariq then jumped up a few notches this season already. He wasn't doing no executions to federal agents in point blank range. I could have never saw that coming last season. And this is picking up immediately after he got shot. So I don't know. Union was talking too much, but still. Hotspot Network. You say Union tried to give Tariq the good old, you still have a chance speech and caught the quickest bullet ever. You ain't lying. You ain't lying at all on that one, boy. All right, let's see. It is no Elisa Marie. Oh, well, you talking about from another show, from what you call it, son? I mean, daughter. Proctor's daughter. I doubt Proctor's daughter would want to kill Tariq, but that's a possibility. I think she's gonna kill Tommy. It would be good to see Elisa Marie kill Tommy. That would be good. I just put the link in the description. We'll see what's up. Junior big old ears. He should have listened. He got them two big old satellite dish ears, and he ain't listening. Now he gone. Rest in peace. I think that's gonna cause a big problem. You know what I didn't like about that? No, really, this is a problem with the show, in my opinion. Hey, you know I call it like I see it, but it ain't no way in the world. Y'all let me know. Okay, we gonna put a F for FBI. You put a 1 if you agree. Put a 2 if you disagree. But after Tariq Pop Jr., he gonna switch the guns around, and then he stayed and gonna tell the police he had to shoot the dude to save Junior, and they just like, oh, okay, and let him go. What? What? Okay. I don't know. Put an F1 if you think that would have rolled out. Put an F2 if you don't agree with that. I'm gonna go F2. Ain't no way, especially with Tariq track record, it ain't no way he could be sitting there at no damn Ivy League prep school talking about, oh, I was there and I had to take the gun and save him and shoot this, and you know, blase. It's no way with his he'd be questioned. At least he'd be overnight downtown. It would be all kind of people wanting to talk to him. Like, what was Junior doing there? Junior came to talk to you and he's dead at your school and you saved him? I don't know, man. That right there. I'm like, wait a minute. Why is he talking to them and explaining it? Oh no. Damien Kitty say it's called plot armor. That boy has got medieval times armor up in this piece. I don't know how anybody can almost explain that and just walk away. You're going to at least be downtown for an hour or two or overnight or something. A federal agent dead at your school visiting you. You only in your, what, early 20s at best? late teens, and you executed another dude. Who is this dude? Why is this dude here at your school? Why is he trying to shoot? Why is this agent there? It's just so many questions to me. And he explained it all in like 5-10 minutes to the cops and walked off like, okay, yeah, I just had to shoot him. You know, hey, look, it was the right thing to do, okay? Whenever agents getting shot at, hey, I'm a good Samaritan. I don't have a problem with popping back, okay? That's how I handle things. It's okay. I got homework. You know what I mean? Let me get back to class. So I don't know. Texas Raid say that's that white privilege because of Braden. I guess they should have had boy. Jamari, you say I'm surprised they ain't questioning when Sachs was killed. I know that's right. All right, y'all. I got my girl Neek, so bipolar, coming through. What's good, sis?
What's up, y'all?
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay, so what you think about this episode and what you want to say about Tariq?
Stop hating on Tariq, first of all. Let him live his life. Let him live his life.
You know I'm a hate on him. What's up with him being able to explain what he explained? That he had to shoot back. You think that was a good
I
explanation?
thought when I seen that scene, I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Don't they supposed to be escaping and shit?
I know, right?
Isn't that the reason why Braden called on the school phone?
I know. That's what I thought. Even that was weird to me because they'll have your voice. So if they ever change it back, they could be like, dude, why are you there making this call? It's you. You know, because they could always listen back to that recording and his voice would have been on there. So even that, I thought.
Yeah, the voice recognition thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
But even not that, they can just hear it with their ears when they do the investigation.
So what about Jabari being killed, the professor, and then all these bodies that's dropping on Stansfield campus? You don't think they're gonna tie that back like to Tariq? But another thing that we gotta realize too, Jennifer Sullivan is not on the case no more.
Still,
Junior was the last person that knew about what was going on. Him and what's the detective name that told him to stop the case? Just leave it alone.
That's dead now.
No, she's not dead. The detective that told him.
You talking about not Paz, I
With the
know
weird voice.
the Spanish detective, right? The woman.
Yes. So Junior was the only person who knew what was going on with the case until, and that's another thing I wanted to ask about. How did Angela's sister know Detective Carter? I know I'm probably pushing it.
No, not Medina. Blanca. Yeah, Blanca. That's it. Blanca.
Yeah, Blanca. She told Junior to stop. Y'all, please stop saying Junior. I keep killing myself laughing.
Hey, you are talking to Junior. Junior don't listen. And tell it, Junior, you stop it, Junior. You don't do it, Junior. You want to have a kid. You want to move on your career. Don't do it, Junior.
Who was that saying that in the comments? Who was that? Malik, please stop saying. Yeah. But how did Detective Carter know Angela's sister? Because that was his introduction into the.
Talking about Michael Ealy.
Yeah, Michael Ealy. How did Angela's sister, Junior's mother, how did she know about Detective Carter, or did they just tie them in so he can be having an introduction? Because that was weird to me.
They didn't say how he knows her yet exactly. I think he said something about somebody died, his wife died. And
his wife Denise, yes. And I was about to say, how does his wife Denise,
right?
That's what I was gonna ask y'all. Do Denise ring a bell to anybody?
No. We ain't met her yet. Somebody is saying Detective Carter is Ghost brother. That's our pause. No, he's not Ghost brother. But what he is what from what they said, so far is that his wife, he was in confession, and he was saying that he's got the rage from his wife passing away, or murdered rather. But we don't know. I guess maybe I don't know. We don't know the tie-in yet, or maybe I missed it. You know, it is first reaction.
So what I've gathered is that Detective Carter is on a task force, and he's gonna go to, like, basically he's gonna be like in the New York division. He's gonna like transition because his wife died, so he's transitioning to another division because he want to keep working. He said his office is keeping him working when he was in that chapel. You know, they're working me all the time. That's keeping me busy. So I'm thinking
So
about
you
my
don't
wife.
think
So I think he's, huh?
No, I'm agreeing with you. Yeah, what he said. So you don't think about
Yeah.
the wife.
And another thing I want to talk about, what's up with that 100K on Tariq and Braden head? That's a lot of
You
money
know,
there.
that's another thing that I saw that I was like, is this John Wick now? What? Because it show was like John Wick when she put out the 100K and it went to all these assassins' phones all around the
Mhm.
city, and all of a sudden they like, oh, 100K, and now they all coming around to kill him. I'm like, man, is this John Wick? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It looked cool, but it did make me think about John Wick. And that was the quickest, shortest, fastest bounty, you know what I'm saying, ever. Like, okay, put it out there. Okay, take it back. Like, what? Like, it was already in motion. And so
And the
if I
reason
was,
why she took it back was because Tariq has that hard drive.
I know, but I'm just saying, as
Mm.
far as bounties go, I'm sure the assassins was on their side. Like, what the hell is this? Like, you ain't throwing 100,000 out. You done got me out of bed over here, put my drawers on, ready to kill, and then you talking about forget it in like an hour. I just
Yeah,
thought that
you know, Dog the Bounty Hunter would have been on his ass. You
no,
remember Dog the Bounty Hunter?
hell yeah, he had all kind of racist remarks for Tariq. Oh, I'm used to grabbing one of these. Hell yeah. Hey, I'd have did it for free. 100. Oh, yeah, two. Oh, yeah. And he's one of the lovers. A ninja
Mhm.
lover. There we go. My lights went out for a second. Now they back. Shout out to Double G to Mac, the MC rather. He said Detective Carter probably used to tap pies or is going to. Oh, you better tap it. You tap it, go. You tap it for Junior. Thank you for the super chat. All super chats I'ma send to Ill Woods. Rest in peace, my brother. So we look back at this episode, and also what's up with Monet, because I didn't even get to that. She over there dying, and then I thought she was dead. Next thing you know, she recovered. I'm like, come on, man. But I did like what she was going through with Poppy and Mecca. Although she like, man, forget y'all. You was in jail and you ain't nothing. So you know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. I did it for the family. I did it for the family. I had to kill you for the family. What's up? You think killing Poppy, the father of her kids, was best for the family? It wasn't like he was molesting or abusing them or doing nothing wrong.
I mean, he did kill Zeke on accident. So that's some consequences. I'm sorry. You know what game we in, and you should have made sure that wasn't my fucking son. You know better.
Okay, so maybe break up. Because look at the ripple
Uh,
effects. The ripple effects is her kids tried to kill her for that.
right, right.
So, you know what I mean? You got to sometimes think about the ripple effects. If I do this and they find out and do this, of course, she always think like most people, I'm never going to get caught. They never going to find out. But you always got to keep in mind, it's always a chance. So you saying there's a chance. And Drew was like, if she wake up, smother her with a pillow. Damn.
You're doing too much, Jay. Hey, he like, you know how they say Franklin was becoming unhinged. Drew is becoming unhinged.
Hey, for real. She squirted in his face, though. He's like, oh, she's a squirter.
But
He
she
tried.
was keeping game from the beginning too.
Yeah, but you know,
Braden's sister.
he was trying to be nice. Like, this is a soft kidnapping, okay? So what's gonna happen is we gonna ride around. Actually, you being kidnapped, but you don't know it. You think you just on a long ass Uber ride to your brother. You know what I mean? Like, man, stop playing. Kidnapper. Take the phone. Why would you let her have the phone with you the whole time so that it can be
Right.
tracked? And if you did kill her or something, it's gonna be tracked with you and your phone on towers and ping and all of that. Like, man, it's just too much technology these days. You can't be doing crimes with cell phones and stuff and riding around, especially a rich white girl. That's straight Amber Alert. You know what I mean? Like,
And
hey,
then besides, not to cut you off, but besides that, before I forget, this is the reason why Kane wanted to be over the organization because he know how to get shit done. He's the muscle.
yeah, he definitely on the
So
street.
so this is the reason why Drew cannot be ahead of the organization, and Kane was trying to tell Lorenzo that this is why.
Mm-hmm. Facts. And I mean, Drew, he got smashed in the car. Tariq came at the perfect time, and of course, I could have swore Braden pulled off and left him. Somehow he found the right pickup truck, came right at the right time to T-bone him. You know what I mean? And you know, he hit it from the back, but you know, not the way that Drew would have preferred. And Drew, I don't know how they don't finish these people off, man. Like, he had him hurt, dead to rights. They could have finished Drew off, but he let him live. I don't know. You think that's a mistake? Let Drew live. In a way, it kind of helped him in the end later. But you think Drew gonna try to eventually take Reek out, or he gonna what? Call it
Uh,
even?
I, hmm, hmm.
Because
Oh, I
they
thought
he
you.
knows that Reek didn't have nothing to do with Monet getting shot, but he
Right.
blamed. I don't know. Drew and Diana, I'm kind of confused on where they stand with Reek. Really, I think they
So
really
I
work so he don't
okay.
talk. Go ahead, my
Hmm.
bad.
So I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. So I feel that Drew and Diana are the guard dogs. Monet is the head honcho. Kane is the muscle. So they're under Kane regardless. So whatever Kane and Monet do say they have to do, they have to. But they came up with their own plan. And another thing I want to point out: Kane is about to be an investigator. This whole season, he's about to investigate everything because when they saw Tariq talking to the police, Kane was looking like, what is going on? But something ain't right. So I think he's gonna figure out everything, and most likely, Kane they might end up taking each other out. You never know, the whole family, because it's just so much sabotage and going behind each other's back. Like it's just like and when
Speaking
and
of that,
when hmm?
not you talking about the sabotage going behind each other back. What you think
Yeah.
about Kate and Effie? Because you know he kind of liking her, she liking him, she thank him for the phone, but she went behind his back and text Tariq. What you think? You saying he an investigator? I think
I
he
was
is.
gonna I
So
was
what you
gonna
think?
speak. I was gonna speak on that, and as soon as they got outside the building, I thought Kane was gonna ask her to check her phone. That's what I thought. But
Mhm.
hold on, honey. Hold on, honey. Um, yeah, he's
With
gonna. Oh yeah. So I feel like Effie is really she really cares about Tariq and don't want him just murdered and killed. So of course she's gonna try to help him and then save her ass as well.
right.
So I think she care about herself and Tariq, but she care about herself more. But she's gonna make sure Tariq just don't get fucking splattered and obviously they gotta keep saving his life to keep the season going. Obviously, so yeah.
That's some lint on my face. But yeah, so I agree with you. And plus, didn't Tariq give her the heads up a couple different times when he could have left her hanging? He did left. She did him shady too already. So she kind of owed him one in a way. But you know they could have used that money. She probably don't care as much about Braden as Tariq though. But we'll see how it all play out. I don't know, man, about who gonna survive and who gonna live or go to jail or whatever. I don't know what you think about Braden family finally cutting him off after his brother got pistol whipped and beat down right in front of his daddy, and then he said, "What, you out there with them jungle bunnies? They done turned you into a little white jungle bunny too, bouncing around in the jungle."
Yeah, that jungle comment, it made me very uneasy. And I was like, why would they put that in the script? But I
That's
get
real.
it, I get it. But I feel like it's right to cut him off because you wanted to live this life so bad. You wanted to be in this life, but shit, the investment company wasn't even worth shit either. It was a Ponzi scheme. So either way,
That's
a
true.
child would have, huh?
No, I just say I'm agreeing. I say that's true.
And anyways, a child's supposed to figure out their own path. Let Brayden figure out his own path. So cut him off from the city, cut him off from the money. You figure this out. You want to be grown, because obviously you're over 18. Go do that somewhere else because we don't want to get the repercussions or the like we don't want that of to fire back on us what you're doing in the streets. Like it just don't connect. So I'm happy, and it's good because I'm happy that family is out the way because they don't give us any storyline anyway. So
Right. That's true. And I agree. I mean, dude was tripping. And I guess what you said about they Ponzi scheme, I guess either way they criminals. Either you're a street criminal or a white collar criminal, but they all criminals. And it's funny how they kind of, love to go with the racial stuff when, something happened and there's, black person involved. But Braden is probably just as guilty, if not more, than Tariq. It's a few times Tariq wanted to slow down or not do stuff, and Braden the
and
one who
Brayden pressed him.
exactly. So while he over there trying to say Tariq turned him into something, no, he had it in him on his own. He kind of was wanting to press that envelope on his own. So you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Desiree, you funny, a white monkey. Yeah, and that probably hurt his heart because, in a way, he grew up. I mean, that's his family. So a little of that got to be in him in the sense that he not racist, probably, but then for them to say that and call him one of that, I'm sure that probably hurt him. Like, damn, like what? You know, not too many white people want to be called the N word, basically.
Now he
But
see how it feels.
yeah, exactly. Especially by another white person. If they call the N word by a black person, they probably think it's cool. But if
And
they
you know
call it,
what? I got an unpopular opinion. I have an unpopular opinion. Kane is the only innocent one verse out of everybody that's there. He's the innocent one to me, Kane. He really is.
why you say that?
Because he's just being what he's taught to be a soldier. You remember they used to talk about him being a soldier. He's trained to do that. And besides Monet going behind his back, the dad going behind his back, betraying him, not letting him be a part of the organization. Drew and Diana going behind his back. He's the innocent one. He's the only one that's keeping it real, truthful, and he's not like backstabbing nobody. He just putting in the work and he's protecting his people.
I see where you
Except
come.
with the Effie stuff, but that's different.
I mean, even with that, still, I mean, he looking for a rider, and I ain't really
Right.
hating on him that he, Effie a nice woman, good looking woman, and then she a rider. That's a double bonus. You know what I mean? So if for him especially, but I agree in the sense that he innocent because he don't know a lot of the stuff that's going on, and people are like playing him, and he kind of a loyal street dude. He like a Canaan. That's why so many people used to like identify with him as Canaan, and like especially season one. But he is like Canaan in the sense, not the backstabbing that Canaan was doing, but the street level, just street dude trying to have a crew, hustle, be straightforward. And it seemed like all this other stuff is in the way. And it bring me to thinking about when Monet was in the hospital, and she was talking about how she did everything for the family. But then Poppy, like, well, really? Like, you brought your kids into this life. They didn't have to be. Like, she put them and made them into this, and soldier and put them into this, and they ain't have to be. And so I don't know, man. I think she, and then they didn't even want to elevate him and put him to where he should be. So then that caused resentment. After all he did, even he kept the secrets with what she did with Poppy and all of that and stuff. So I don't know. It is kind of sad in the sense that he is kind of on his own in his own family, because ain't nobody really fully trusting him. But he doing everything for them, taking bullets. He the only one got shot. But I don't know. We'll see if he survived to the end. I still don't see how any of them gonna make it, other than Diana, maybe.
Her ass ain't gonna make it either. She the most scandalous one. Shit. She need to go.
Yeah, definitely. What's up, Lenora? Yeah, I'm in this piece. I wanted to be live last night, but I missed it and overslept. But definitely on this piece tonight. All right, so you know what I mean? What you think about Mecca in his conversation and all of that with Monet and Poppy? You think Mecca? I mean, you think Monet gonna come out as a changed person? Because she was saying she want to change, and she was talking with Mecca and them, and they was kind of trying to check her. They say, "You dying, Mo." You think she gonna be a better person? She came out saying, "I love y'all," but who did this?
Well, I feel that she's going to try to get her family out the game and out of the police, way, to make sure they don't get locked up out of the game. And I think that's going to be her main focus after she comes back and starts standing on her own 2 feet. After she get out that hospital, the main goal is to get her kids out the game and get somewhere safe. That's what I think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm. You think she gonna try to get revenge?
To who? Because I was just about to ask you that. Who are they gonna blame this shooting on?
That's a good one, but they gonna figure something out. She ain't gonna be like, forget it. She should, but I don't think she will. And that's a good point. Who they gonna blame it on? They gonna have to end up blaming it on Tariq.
They just said Tariq didn't do it on the episode 2 trailer. They said he didn't do it.
Oh, I missed the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how they gonna explain that.
He said, "Find who did this. If it wasn't Tariq, who did it? Find him now." But that was on the trailer.
Tasha.
I mean, you might as well say Tasha, but Tasha about that life, so we'll see.
Tasha about that life, huh?
She really is. Now, come on now. Don't act like just because the power is over, don't forget who started this this spinoff and these seasons. Who started this foundation? Don't forget that.
Hey, she OG. I think she would be one of the hardest ones to find if they talking about finding somebody. Speaking of finding somebody, what's good with my boy Davis McLean, Method Man? We find him with 2 little baddies. He had a little G unit up in the shower, a little short and stout, little slim thugger. Next thing you know, he telling them he about to lose his license. Now Numa coming in there, he had the little pistol ready for him. He said, "Hey, look here. When I'm done talking, I'm gonna just let this thing ride." What you think about Davis and his future this season? You think he gonna survive his damn law license in jeopardy? Saxton did a lot of dirt before he left. His law license in jeopardy. His life may be in jeopardy. I don't know. At least he had a little fun before he left. What you think about Davis and his situation this episode?
Ain't nobody taking Davis down that easily. It's not happening. I don't believe it. He has street smarts. He has book smarts. He's a fucking lawyer. If anybody can get out of anything, it's him. Hence Tariq and Braden hitting him up, asking him what the fuck to do. So I just don't believe they're gonna. And then I meant to bring it up. I got it. I got my notepad. So what? So and let's talk about this. So the reason why I feel like they're not gonna take Davis down easy is because he didn't accept the $200,000.
Uh-huh. That's a
Yeah.
good thing that he didn't. But I don't know. He a lawyer. I don't know how well he gonna be able to protect himself. We'll see.
He's
Uh,
gonna protect himself because he told Tariq, "I don't have no more privilege, client confidential, whatever you say." So he's not gonna get himself mixed into that because he know what's gonna happen. He can't get mixed into that. So I feel like he has a way. He's gonna be
he
he's
got a way
he's
out if
10 steps
he.
ahead of people. 10 steps ahead of everybody at the end of
Mm,
the day. Because he's a lawyer, he's a black man, he been in the streets, he know what it is.
yeah,
And
that's
like
a
he
good.
said, he ain't gonna let nobody take his license away because of his brother and Sax was being dirty and his brother took him out. He can't help that his brother peeped that game. He can't help that.
Right.
That's not
That's
his fault.
and with Sachs being dead, it's hard for him to really prove some of that stuff. So we'll
But
see.
they already knew Sax was dirty though too.
That's true too. So I'm saying Sachs can't prove none of the stuff he was saying now that he gone. You know.
Oh, okay, yeah. But he got the hard drive.
Uh,
Yeah.
what's up, Gina? I got my girl Gina coming through. How you doing, sis?
Hi.
Hey, hey.
Hi,
What's up?
you. Hi, chat.
Hey, hey. What's up? What's up? Uh, I know you like Davis. What you think about that scene with his lady friends?
That was a good scene. I could have done without the ladies,
Just
but
have
that
him
was
by
a good
himself.
scene. And they should have put the camera lower, if y'all know what I mean. This the
Uh,
last season. Like, come on.
let it out.
Let the man don't work those arms out for nothing. He want to show them off.
That's funny. That's funny. Well,
But I thought it was a great episode. I liked it.
okay. Well, what you think? What stood out to you this episode? A lot happened. We had Tariq taking out Junior. We had Monet damn near dying. It's so much happened this episode. Braden with the Jungle Bunnies.
The only thing that I wish in that scene is I wish that father would have talked that mess when Kane was there so he could have handled him.
Boy,
Cause
now that
Jungle,
would have been
what?
something.
Mm.
Uh,
I ain't have no problem with Chase getting beat up. We don't like him anyway.
mhm.
He needed to
Yeah,
get smacked around.
that is a good one when he get beat. Because nobody like him. Uh,
Mm-mm.
shout out
But
to
Junior
Jamar.
was
He said they got
stupid.
oh
Junior was
Junior
stupid because why would you run your mouth? Like you said earlier, everybody runs their mouth. I'm
all the
not
time,
telling you what I'm going to do. Like that's crazy.
and
And
they
you
always.
definitely don't say it to Tariq. He didn't like Angela.
I, you got it, Paul. I don't want to but I like what Tariq said when he said Angela. He like, oh, she was my dad's bitch. He was like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
no, Mattia, no. Hey,
He
he
thought that
talked
was
to
going
me.
to do something. But
Right.
That's Paz fault as well because she should have made sure that she told him you dropped this.
Hmm.
She should
Yeah.
have known like you don't mess with those St. Patrick's. Angela's gone.
Hmm.
Like that's crazy. He just went to go be right with her. Now he
Exactly.
up there talking about Swin. When have you been? Because he was stupid.
They always got time to take on cases and jobs that they ain't supposed to, that they ain't getting paid for. Like, do your
Hmm.
job.
He
And
illegally
then
confronted them. And
Blanca,
he got shot legally. Fuck it, whatever. I don't know. You should never confronted him without your team. You know that's on
That's
hmm
you. And
and
Tariq
they
knew
said
that.
drop it. How many
mm,
times do you have to hear somebody say drop it, let it go? If Blanca said let it go and she wasn't going no further, that should have been it for him because Blanca is
Yeah.
like a dog with a bone.
right. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, hey, and the way I agree with you, Neek, he got what he deserved. I mean, I ain't gonna say nobody deserved to die, but he put himself in that situation, going there, doing that. Like, who are you? Ain't the Lone Ranger? You know what I mean? And then he
Yeah,
took
because if you knew Tariq was possibly dangerous, why would you approach him alone?
right at night, and then also his dumb ass gonna show him. And then I got this hard drive right here with all this information right here. That, like, what? And
That
Tariq
gave
took.
Tariq leverage, though.
Yeah, but that's another part of telling your plan too much. Like he just
Exactly, running your mouth.
running his mouth, diarrhea
Yeah.
mouth. You know what I mean? He just kept going and going, man. And so I don't know. I think in a way he got what he deserved talking so much. So I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, let me ask you, Gina, because I know how you feel about Monet Tejada. You think she gonna have a change of heart now that she's back after near death experience, or what?
No, I don't think she really gonna have no change of heart because she woke up and was like, "Oh, who did this to me? Find them now." So I feel like she's still on the same thing, but I feel like Tariq should tell her that the kids set her up. I would just be honest with her because she got a soft spot for Tariq. I would be like, "Yo, your kids set you up. Yeah, my mama shot at you, but look, you still here."
But once Monique get on her up, no, Monique, my bad. I don't get my kids popsicle, y'all. I'm all over the place. But
You
once
good?
Monet stand on her feet and she talk to Tariq, it's a wrap. It's over with.
Mm-hmm.
Because Tariq are not gonna let them murder him over a plan that had nothing to do with him. Drew and Diana was trying to take out Monet. They had nothing to do with them. That was over
Yep.
Lorenzo's death.
Mm-hmm.
So why wouldn't he speak up and say something?
Hey,
And he
which
using leverage on everybody. He making everybody do what they want. Noma, Drew, Kane, everybody is doing what he want to do so far. When he
mm,
texts him and tell him, don't just stop this, stop that, tell Kane to leave me alone. He got leverage over everybody now.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but
He
see,
And
I
told
think
that make
her
him
before.
go 2.0.
He told her
2.0.
before, you don't even know what's going on underneath your own nose with your own kids. She didn't know nothing. He's the one that had to put her on. I feel
Right.
like she goes to him. She always go to him. She go to him before Kane, before Drew, Diana. She was going to him before Poppy too.
Yeah.
So Tariq is the one to stick with. Like I feel like he should tell her, and they're gonna work it out.
And based off of what y'all said, which I agree with, I think that's gonna put more pressure on Drew and Diana to take Tariq out then. Cause she gonna talk, he gonna tell if she know it's a wrap. Or they gonna take her out. Cause Drew was telling her Diana to take her out. Diana ain't got the guts to do, especially in no hospital. Now she's awake. Now it's even worse. So now what are they gonna do? You
They're
know,
gonna scramble. They're gonna scramble around and try to figure out who to blame this on. And then another thing, I feel like Monet and Kane is innocent, like I said before. And if Monet and Kane find out what's really going on, it's a wrap for Drew and Diana. They both get murked. I mean, there's no loyalty. You try to take out our mother. There's no
yeah.
loyalty there anymore once Kane find out. I think Kane is more vicious than Monet, to keep it real.
Well, it depends on what you mean by vicious. I mean, he'll take you out and do all of that. I don't know if he's as backstabbing as her. Like he wouldn't have took out Poppy. Well, actually, he was thinking about doing that, but it was for different reasons, I guess. But he
Mhm.
was thinking about. I don't know. I guess he could be just as conniving and backstabbing. I don't know, Gina. What you think? You think he just as bad as Monet or worse?
I feel
Vicious?
like he wouldn't have took out Poppy. I feel like he just wanted him to get beat up and put him through the ringer. Like, yeah, I'm gonna embarrass you. I got you selling this weight and all of that stuff. But he did that because Poppy killed Zeke and lied about it, and he had the dude beat up Drew to cover his tracks for killing Zeke. So
Right.
Kane is like still with the family, like putting the family first.
Plus, Poppy used to get him beat up in prison. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So
They used to treat him like shit,
yeah.
and he
So maybe
protected the family.
Mhm.
So
But
what y'all think
I
about Lombardi being under investigation in Italy with Noma and them? What about the Lombardi case?
I think they were saying that to put the pressure on Noma so that we can understand why she is wanting Tariq gone so bad, because she really can't go anywhere else, but she's stuck. Well, she could leave and go in the United States, I guess, but she's stuck in the States and she can't go back home. And then she dealing with this drama, so that's probably why she want this drama dealt with, so that she don't have two headaches. I'm thinking that's my take on why they brought up that Lombardi thing. Now, eventually, who knows? It may end up being bigger than that. But I'm thinking right now, that's why Joffrey Joffa, he was telling her, we have the Lombardi thing. So, I don't
But
know.
what about Obi killing those two security guards in the beginning? How did they know he had got the green cards? How did they know that?
That didn't say, but that was a good one. The green card kill. Gina, what you think about them talking about that case overseas? I thought it was maybe so that they can stress why she needed to stay, but at least for now, I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that because she's unraveling. She like, oh, this little kid, I thought I was gonna be the boss of him, but she didn't have no clue. I feel like
Hmm.
Tariq's brain works and it's bigger than all it is put together. Because
Yeah,
the way
which
that he
I'd be
just flips
surprised
things,
about.
yeah, the way that he flips things, and I like the way that he did that whole thing at the campus
When he was
with the
running
cops
and he
and the new
called.
crew.
I like when he
Brayden
was
called
running
on
and he
purpose.
called. No, I'm saying when he called Drew and said call Kane. I like that one. I was like, oh, I didn't
Yeah,
think of
that was good. Mm-hmm.
that.
Because
Hmm.
he
Using
had to drop
leverage.
on Drew and Diana. He know what they did.
Yeah,
Like he said, if I tell Drew, like Tariq said, if I tell Kane what's going on, it's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah.
Because regardless, King gonna always be like, that's my mama. No matter
Which,
what Monet do, he gonna pick Monet over everybody.
mhm. Which make
They
it
was
seem
like,
like
oh, the hit needs to be called off and everything. He was like, he shot at my mama. Oh no, 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 he didn't do it. He had to look Diana in her face for her to tell him, oh, I made a mistake. He still didn't believe her.
hmm
Like I said, Kane is about to be investigating everybody behind the scenes. Everybody. He not letting that shit
Mm-hmm.
go. He harp on way too much shit. Like he would dwell on everything until he figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion, I think that if this was really accurate, I think killing Junior is a really big deal. And then he's sitting there talking about he killed the other person and it's at his school and Union do, and he just I think that would have been a huge deal. That would have been on the news and everything. Like an agent is killed at this school and this school got another person getting shot. And then he killed this person, the other shooter, another student did it. And I just, wow. I just think that kind of blew over kind of easy. I think that should be more investigation coming, or more feds or somebody coming to look into that or something. I don't know.
I think Michael Ealy is gonna. Well, Detective Carter is gonna look into that.
I just feel
Mm-hmm.
like she shouldn't have had to do it on her own. Like I think they would automatically been like, "What?" You know what I mean? But it is good that they got that. Michael Ealy. I guess I always like Michael Ealy. His roster of leading ladies is
He is
mwah.
fine, fine.
Well, maybe that's why he got a list of leading ladies. Okay, give it
Hmm.
up to Michael Ealy, brother, with the eyes. I guess them eyes hypnotize. You know what I'm saying? The ladies, but
And I was gonna say too that Effie, it must be nice to really kiss Woody in person, like, cause Effie kissed Woody. Like, who wouldn't want to kiss Woody? Like, come on now,
so
who wouldn't want to kiss him in
Woody
real
is
life?
Woody's some eye candy for the ladies. I didn't know
He
that.
when he played Bobby Brown, he was sexy as fuck in Bobby Brown.
Don't be cruel. What? I can do Bobby.
No, you can't.
It's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative.
But I think that's just my generation, not Gina. I don't think that's Gina generation. I think they're just mine.
My girl Desiree said Woody is fine.
For real, girl.
I didn't know that. I guess he would
He's
know that.
90s fine. 90s fine. There's a difference.
Woo! So he looked like Boys to Men.
Morris Chestnut, Lorenzo. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask y'all. Are we gonna see Tate this season?
They was trying to call him. They was trying
What?
to call him. So,
I think we're gonna see him.
They tried to call Tate.
Didn't Tariq? Well, they didn't try to call him. He mentioned no. Who didn't he talk to Braden and say he? No, he said Davis.
He called
said,
Davis.
Yeah, he said Davis is who he need help from. Okay, yeah. All right, so we probably see him though, because the way that Tariq is getting desperate, I wouldn't be surprised to see him looking for more help from whoever he can. I mean, they can't move no weight, which I don't know how he would have did that anyway. But they can't move no weight. And
I think they're gonna start moving weight when you see Anya in a strip club. That's her second private life. That's why they had the strip club scene on the season 4 trailer. They're gonna see Anya in a strip club. That's how they're gonna get close to her, and they're gonna start selling drugs in the strip club. That's what I think, and she's gonna get into that lifestyle, and her mother's not gonna like it because she's gonna be very rebellious. That's what I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching.
no, that's a good. That makes sense. You can move stuff in a strip club, so that would be better than the campus. You know what I mean? That campus is on fire. You know what I mean?
Like frisbees.
For real. Like I don't even know how it's so yeah, they no way they could be moving nothing over there. So we'll see what they can do. Does he even have a place to live?
Oh my God.
They living in the garage.
Yeah, where is he and Braden gonna live?
For real.
They gonna move in with Davis?
Davis ain't letting them up in there. He got 2 nice G units on deck, okay?
Disgusting.
Hey, they're gonna be sleeping in that C class. C class is a nice car, but it ain't that big, okay? It's like a Honda Accord.
They probably get an Airbnb or something. They gonna come up with something.
One thing I did see that I was like, what is how Tariq have all that money stashed in the school? He didn't use more stash spots in that school and drug spots and built-in spots. Like, where is he getting the time to do all this? But I don't know. I guess that's minor considering all the things he did. But what y'all thought about Tariq and his stash? You think that's gonna last? What's up with him and Braden? Gina, what you think about Tariq and his little money plans?
I feel like the stash box is smart. Like you gotta stash stuff away. You never know. Look what happened.
But on the campus though, why not in a backyard somewhere?
Yeah. And then how long y'all think it's gonna last? What he gonna be able to do? What y'all think his plans may be with this little stash spot, his little money?
Re-up.
That'd probably be the best thing he could do, I guess, to make more money. But
got to.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right, I'm about to go ahead and break it down with my little Moorescore rating. Y'all want?
Did y'all hold on? Did y'all talk about the storage locker room?
What storage locker room?
You remember in the beginning, after they ran from Nominum, they went to the storage locker and they changed clothes. Yeah. Oh, y'all talked about that? Okay.
Well, she wasn't here, but I talked about it. But you can say what you want. I talked about how it was similar to Ghost and Tommy and how he had the stuff, pretty much laid out just like how Ghost did. Although I think that is very coincidental, because how would he be doing the same stuff? Ghost never showed him and told him, so they just think alike like that.
Ghost
like
2.0.
I mean, for real. Like I ain't never thought of like that, like somebody identical like that. But I don't know. Gina, what did you think about it? It was kind of a little interesting to see him have his spots, but
I thought it was good the way that he was crouching down when it was at the hangar trying to get her before she got on the plane. I thought that I liked that.
mm,
It
I-
reminded me when it was out there hunting for Lobos.
Lobos, that's who it
I
was.
like that part.
Lobos,
Yeah, I thought that was cool. Like it was cool.
Lobos. Gina got the memory, boy.
The
Okay.
part that
Mhm.
got me is when Tariq and Brayden was in the car and he was like, one day, I wish we could just wake up and just be college students. And I'm like, dude, you could have. Like, you chose this life. This life ain't choose you.
Yes, I'm so glad you brought that up.
But Kanan was a bad influence on him. Keep it real.
He was.
Nah, that's true. But Gina, right though, in the sense that he didn't have to do it when his father was dead. He started in Stansfield. He didn't have to start selling drugs and do this. They was regular college students. He talking about, don't you wish we could do that? Y'all was. Y'all messed it up. So I don't know. Maybe some people may think Tariq need to sell drugs because what? He was a broke college student. Like everybody a broke college student. And he wasn't that broke. He wasn't like
But he
great.
was brought up in that life, Jay. Come on now.
True, but
Tommy, his mama, daddy, come on now. Whether he was taught that indirectly, he still was the product of his environment.
right. That's true. He chose to get into it more though. But I get
Mhm.
it. I don't
When
know.
his dad begged him not to do it, but yeah.
Man, teach me the game, Ghost. All right, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and break down the Mosco and give it a little quick rating right quick. Hold on one moment. All right. The Mosco is how I do my little ratings to be non-biased. Just 4 simple categories, 25 points max each. So let's see. We talk about the visuals and cinematography. It was a good episode. They didn't really show too much going on, unique visuals. I don't know, ladies, anything coming up to you out of the ordinary, maybe unique type of camera things? I mean, it was filmed good. It used good quality cameras and stuff like that. But overall, I'm gonna give it a 20 out of 25. It wasn't nothing a scene that I saw that stands out. The next one, storyline and plot, they had a whole lot going on with this storyline and plot this episode. We saw Junior. It killing the Junior. No. Hey, I did not see that Junior would be gone so soon. I don't know. Did you all think Junior would die anytime soon? I
I
don't know.
did.
You did?
Hmm. When Blanca told him to leave it alone and he turned around and he said, F it, I was like, oh, that boy gonna die.
Yep. Yep.
I didn't think it'd be
Mhm.
this episode though.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna be the first person gone. I just knew it in my heart. I felt it. Somebody gotta go. This the last season. We gotta make this the best of the best. He gotta go. He just knew too much too. Like I said, he was the last connection to that Angela Valdez, that sex case. He was the last connection besides what's going on with Davis and his disbarment.
Right. That's a good point. And like you say, it is the last season. I guess they're gonna probably pop somebody every episode, maybe. So hey, damn.
It's going
So
down in the DM. That's
since
lame as
they
fuck. My bad, y'all.
no, hey, whatever. You good. Look, they pop Junior. It's a RIP for Junior. I'm gonna give this out of a 25. I'm gonna give it a 22 for this episode, since they took out Junior. Special effect, makeup, costumes, not really a whole lot of special effects. I guess you could say when Reek popped Union in the head, maybe, or some couple things, but not a whole lot. Costumes, but all that's normal for the time. I'm gonna give it a 21 out of 25, and then the last entertainment fun factor. How much were you enjoying it? I enjoyed this episode. It was a few things I was like, this was very disbelief oriented. Like after he popped Junior and then told the cops about it, I'm like, what? Overall, it was interesting. It had some things that made me laugh. It kept me looking like on the edge of my seat. What's next? I definitely thought Monet was gonna die this episode.
Me too.
Okay, I'm like, man, they done played me. So overall, I'm gonna give this I'm gonna say out of 25, it's above average. Average would be a 20. I'm gonna say a 22. So overall, that come up to what, a 85 on this for the Moorescore, which is a B plus. I always give a 5-point, margin. So if some people think it's a 80 or some people think a 90, which, I go from 90 to 100 is a A, 80 to 90 is a B, and 70 to 80 is a C, or, a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of, I give it an 8.5, I guess, on this. What are you ladies? What would you rate it on the A, B, C, or out of 10 or whatever? What would you give it? Gina, what would you rate this episode?
Around the same. I gave it a 9 because I was
Okay.
really excited. Like I was waiting, I was waiting for it to come on. I had worked earlier, so I was like, "Oh, gotta get home and watch." I watched the shot first, and then I watched Ghost. But I was so excited when I heard "This city is a big rich town." Y'all, I'm not a singer, so when I heard that, I was like, "Oh my God, it's that!" And then I gave it another point for that Dirk in the beginning.
The what? The what?
Lil Durk, they was playing his song when they was unwrapping the car and doing
Mhm.
all of that. He was like, "Oh, they set me up." That is my joint.
Yeah, that
Uh,
was that was cool.
I love
okay.
that song. But
I missed
I
that.
enjoyed it. I liked it. The scene with Monet, Mecca, and Lorenzo, I like that because it was showing
Hmm.
her up, and
I should have
everything that they
remembered
was
that.
telling her, they were absolutely right.
Hmm.
Because
That
how
was a
is
little.
killing Poppy better for the family? It's not like she did that because she was upset and she was mad about Zeke, but she killed people.
Yeah.
And
And
like
that,
Zeke said when he was talking to her, you should have left me in North Carolina if you don't want this life for me. How does she not think that her actions would spill over into his life?
yeah, that's a good point. And I forgot about those scenes with the cinematography aspect. So I can give it a couple points for that. With trying to show like she dead but talking unconscious and her thoughts. And
Hmm.
I give them a couple points on that. So instead of 85, I could see maybe a 87, maybe. You know,
Right.
I
Neek. What?
think that Milgram should have been in there too to talk to her because we all felt like she took Carrie out.
Yeah.
So I feel like she should have popped up too, like, yeah, you did things, you did the wrong things.
Hmm. That's a
Mhm.
good point. Neek, what would you rate this episode on whatever?
A 93 for sure. It was really good.
I see. Okay, what was part of your one of your favorite moments this episode?
I was trying to piggyback on Gina, but I forgot it, y'all. Shit, I forgot. Let me think about what was it.
Gina
Shit.
mentioned them and
Oh
with Zeke,
yeah, Oh, she mentioned what?
the talking with Zeke with Monet and
Oh yeah. Yeah, that part was cool. I understand. I get that part. That was cool. But the part that I like is the cinematography or whatever you want to call it. Cinematography. My bad, y'all. I got a speech impediment. But the
You good?
cinematography, that was cool. Like when it was at night, and they were capturing them because it's hard to get pictures at night, videos at night. So I felt like that was cool when Kane noticed Tariq. That was cool to me. I'm trying to think because I forgot my train of thought.
You all good?
Everything was so good. Like it was so much. It was too much, y'all. It was too much. It was too much. Like it was so much
Right.
going on.
Hey, it was a
But
lot going on. What y'all think about Tariq, the executioner now? He didn't came and popped those
that was
dudes.
clean. That was the clean cut. That was clean. I like that. I like that.
What about you, Gina? What he done took out the airport dudes? He done took out Junior. I mean, he a cold-blooded G. Nah, what's up with that?
I liked it. I really liked it because
What
he did his thing. I was trying to picture it before they got there, and he was like, "Oh, we gotta go get her." I was like, "Ooh, they got eyes on her, so that's good. What's gonna happen next?" So when they rolled up, I was like, "There you go."
Yeah,
They did that
Tariq.
good.
Yeah, Tariq then came a long way, man, and I don't know. I'm interested to see if he gonna make it. I got a small prediction. I think a lot of people may have said this, but I got a feeling Tommy gonna pop up in New York, or he gonna end up calling Tommy for help, and maybe they end up leaving sometime in this season to go to Chicago or something. I don't know.
That's too much. That's too much.
Hey, they don't have no
I
money. They burnt in New York. What
but
he
I can
don't
see Tommy coming to save them, but not them branching off to New York. I mean Chicago. That's just too much. That's too
it
much.
is. It is. What you think, Gina? You think Tariq gonna live and die in New NY or what?
I don't know. I don't know where else they gonna go, but I agree they need to get out of Dodge. Well, maybe not so much as far as leaving now because she took the bounty off, but how they gonna make money? They
Yeah,
gotta make money. She said not to sell in New York, so
yeah,
they
that's a
could
good
go
point.
somewhere else and make that money.
I guess we gonna
But
find
I'm
out.
looking forward to the season.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
So
It was
wait, Taylor, I
definitely
want
a
to
lot
ask
going on.
you. I want to ask you. Did you hear how it's gonna play out? Because I know we have this is the first part, and then the second part comes September. How many episodes are in the first part?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Oh,
I'm guessing maybe 8, and then they may
I
do
okay.
thought I
another.
seen 16 episodes. I don't know if I'm tripping or not.
That's why I'm
No,
saying
if
they're
you
gonna
see
do
16
8.
episodes, I feel like that would be good.
Yeah, so they're gonna do 8 episodes for the first part, and then when they release the second part, I'm guessing that's the other 8, which will give
That
you
would
the
be good because then
16.
that's like season 5 without saying it's a season 5.
Exactly,
Are
exactly.
they doing what the Shy is doing or no?
It seemed like
I
they
hope
is
so.
copying that. It does seem like they are copying that. You know.
That's smart.
So,
That would be smart because you sneak that you sneak that fifth season in. They were
mm,
saying that it costs too much to make the fifth season.
And it
right.
keep people motivated to keep that subscription as well.
And
Hmm.
also, you can't do 10 episodes and then the next you got 6 for the last. So that way you can kind of just say the final season was 16 episodes, like they did with
Hmm.
Ghost, because that was what, 15, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they should do it like that. That would be dope.
Mhm. Well,
That
ladies,
Shy episode was good too. Now.
it was definitely. I'm gonna have to get into that as well because that Shy had a lot going on. I want to talk about. I'm gonna talk about that. I guess we'll come back tomorrow night, Saturday night, and we gonna get into the Shy.
Yeah, I'm
But
assuming them for that.
yeah, definitely come through, y'all. Because the Shy, I got a lot to say about that one,
I know you do.
Woo, that show crazy, man. Yeah. So anyway, ladies,
And I'm mad because my boyfriend won't give me another subscription, y'all. So I'm mad over here. I'm stuck with fucking HBO Max and fucking Stars. Nothing else.
We're gonna have to figure out a way for you to catch up with the Shy. Maybe I have to stream it on Discord or something.
That'll be hella cool.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way. Well, ladies, I definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Definitely appreciate all the love and support, everybody. And Ill Woods, rest in peace to Ill Woods. And I did put the link in the chat for people if they want to send something to the family. Before I go, Neek, you want to say something before we get out of here?
I'm just grateful to be here. You know, every day is a blessing because I'm alive. I wake up. I got a chance to not only work because I got a job interview in the morning at 10. Y'all pray for me. I'm about to be a manager, y'all. I've been doing this job for 16 years and I'm finally ranking up. So just pray for me, y'all. But other than that,
Yes,
follow
amen.
me at Nick So Bipolar and join the family. The fam
Hey,
bam.
all right. And Gina, you want to say anything before we get up out of here?
Yes, I want to say we love you, Elwood. We're gonna miss you something terrible. We used to stay up late talking, and when we in Discord, our talk could go for hours and hours. Like we'd be up into the morning, and he used to be like, "I gotta go, y'all. I got my appointment tomorrow." We'd be like, "Okay," and then we stay talking for like another 20 minutes. So I'm definitely gonna miss him and prayers to his family and everybody that got the pleasure and the joy to meet him and know him. Rest peacefully, Ilwood. To Unique, I want to say I'm praying for you and congratulations, because I know you're gonna rock out, girl.
Yes,
Jay,
Thank
indeed.
you know
you.
I love you, and I'll be back tomorrow.
All right. Well, thank you so much. As always, you sweet and a blessing. And Neek, thank you for coming through as well, sis. And definitely you got this in the bag. That's what you've been putting in that work for. You got this. And God gonna have the blessings for you. So and definitely Ill Woods was a real dude, good guy through all he went through, trying to stay positive and hey man, we gotta enjoy the little things in life, man. We all get busy with everything and we forget to, chat with the friends or stop and smell the roses, so to speak. And when it's in the end of the day, that's what we all miss. We don't miss, some of the things that we do the most. So with that
I
said,
think I'm gonna miss seeing his name in the chats, bro. Seeing his name in the chats.
he was
That is
always there
crazy.
and had comments and different things. I'm gonna have to find what videos he was in because he's appeared like you ladies have before, as well as even on video once or twice. So definitely a shout out to Hill Woods, man, good brother. So everybody, y'all have a good night and stay blessed. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'm trying not to do too much and tire myself out. But I'll be back tomorrow night and we talk about the Shy. Also, man, I don't know if y'all been watching. I got to tell people about this other show called Fallout. It's based off a video game that was on. It's one of the best games ever made. It's like Grand Theft Auto, except it's like in the apocalypse and you can be running around doing stuff like that. Anyway, Fallout is
It's
on
like a
Amazon.
purge. It's like a purge, right?
No, not like a purge. It's like what would the world be like if it was a nuclear war and 200 years later people are now coming out and whatever. So it's like picking up like a post-apocalyptic world, but a lot of people that had money, they lived in like underground vaults and shelters, stuff that's like around now for people with money. And so those people lives is a lot different than the people outside and different stuff happen. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing, but it's on Amazon Prime. I'm telling y'all, if y'all watch Fallout, you're gonna be like, oh snap. And I mean, woo, that's a good show. And it's so accurate to the game. I mean, this is one of the most detailed games ever out there, and they nailed it. And it's very graphic and but boy, y'all gotta check it out anyway. Yeah, I'm about to talk about that one. Fallout, man, what a show!
And don't forget to do the From review too. Like you so booked and busy. Don't forget about us
No,
From
we
people.
definitely on that. We
Oh
definitely on that, Jay.
definitely. I'm waiting
But
for Front. I saw the preview for it. And I'm like, oh snap! I can't wait. So yeah, it's a
Yes.
lot as well as Game of Thrones. So with that being said, man, we get up out of here. But it's a lot coming as well as I've been working on my comedy stuff. So who knows what may happen with that. So I'm busy, but hey, that's the little things. You gotta try to squeeze in everything else. So anyway, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thank you, ladies, for coming through. It was definitely a blessing. And everybody, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one.
Have a great
see you later,
weekend.
Jay.
See you later. Deuces.